Hey guys, Rod5 here with episode number 17 of the Palace Career Mode on FIFA 23. We're kicking today's episode off with our first indulgence in the Carabao Cup. Obviously, I think in the Carabao Cup, if you finish 10th or above in the Premier League or something like that, you get to come in the third round. Anything before that, or it's some shit like that. But we come up against Hull, we go 1-0 up, we're playing the highlighted feature mode, we're doing the attacking and defensive, and these are the two major attacking opportunities that came through the game, and they both came to us. We defended really well. It's Hull, they're a championship team, we should be beating them, and bish, bash, bosh, we won the game. Pretty simple, 2-0, 2 goals for Edouard. We progress through to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, and I think I want to win a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup this season. I think we've got a good enough squad. We've got a good cup squad. If you know that, there's a difference between a league squad and a cup squad. Like we're a good team in a single game. If that makes sense. If that makes sense, put us up against most teams. We'll give them a good fight. Liverpool, I think, are the only top 6 team we didn't take points off of Arsenal as well. But other than that, we actually put up a good fight against all the other top 6 teams. We actually did the double over United. So I think in a cup setting, in a one-off game, we can beat anybody. And, it gives me confidence going into the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. Maybe not the Premier League, because we do go 1-0 down to Leicester. Tammy Abraham, their new signing, back from his little stint in Italy. Progressing really nicely, seems like it. Maybe could be one for us for the future. Maybe, probably not, because we've got Tony Martial. But 1-0 is the score. We're having the chances of our own. They, similar to real life, I think, actually, Leicester still haven't replaced Schmeichel in this one. So getting those shots in, I think, is important. Obviously, last time we played them, we absolutely got spanked. I think it was 5-1 or 4-1 with Harvey Barnes getting a hat-trick. So got to look out for him. But we have to have opportunities. And with Martial, a great save, I will say, keeping it at just 1-0. You can see Connor Cody's in the back line. He's getting his second game off after the Norwich game. Ben Mee is yet to play for us in the Premier League. Obviously, he is part of the Cup squad. The Cup squad is a fully rotated 11. So it's got Butland in goal, Ben Mee, Cody, Anderson, Ola Aina, Alonso. Then it's got Loftus-Cheek, Will Hughes, Harvey Vale, and then Eduardo Mateta up top. So it's a completely different 11. At some point, probably maybe quarterfinals, we'll start integrating some more first team players, should we get to that stage. And then maybe semi-finals and finals. We'll keep maybe we'll keep the keeper in goal, and we'll keep some of the more outstanding performers in the team, but it will probably be a majority first team players. Should we get to the final, and hopefully we do. But we do flip this game on its head. We do go 2-1 up. Things are looking good for us now. We're back in front for the first time, should I say, and we're looking to add to it with Martial. Great touch, great finish, past their keeper. It's Murray, the young Italian goalkeeper. So, obviously, still, I don't know how young he is nowadays, but he's still probably pretty young, especially for a goalkeeper. So he's still probably growing in overall. Not that 83 overall that Kasper Schmeichel is. So, yeah, he's going to be a bit of an easier one for us to put the ball into the back of the net past him. But we're 3-1 up. We've completely flipped this game on its head. We've come to King Power, and we've done bits, basically. We've done really, really well. But Harvey Barnes strikes again with a Van Persie-esque diving header. But he kind of assisted and chipped the ball up for himself in that situation. So it's 3-2. Bit of pressure on us now. Bit of a shaky last few minutes for ourselves. But we do look to see it through as Harvey Vale finds Edouard, and a great save from Merritt. I'm guessing this maybe got an accent on it. But thankfully, the game does end as a 3-2 victory to ourselves. 3 points, back to winning ways, and that's what you want. You want the 3 points away from home. That's what we needed last season. I feel like Selhurst Park, I thought we were good enough. and we beat the teams we were supposed to beat. But away from home, we maybe struggled slightly. So now that we're kind of picking up points away from home, that's really good for us, and it's really going to help us progress in our push for European football this season. You know, the team we have built is actually insane, because we've got the 81 rated Dean Henderson in goal. Wan-Bissaka and Guehi are both 83. Tompkins and Mitchell still only 79. The whole midfield, I think Doucouré's an 80 rated now because I've converted him to a CDM. Mitchell. I've already said Mitchell. Aribo is a 78, I think, and Fletcher's a 76, so he's growing really nicely. Eze's an 82, Martial's an 81, and Olise's an 83. So that is a Europa League quality team we've built so far in this one. But we are 1-0 down. Victor Osimhen, I'll say it, he's one of those players on Ultimate Team. He's really OP, and it seems like just like Harry Kane maybe, in career mode, he seems to also be a really overpowered. He's quick, he's got the finishing, he's got the strength, he's got everything you want in a striker, especially in the Premier League, and he's punished us in this one. But we do hold off till half-time. We haven't conceded since that early goal through Osimhen, but we haven't really challenged them all too much. Loftus-Cheek had a nice little shot, but it didn't really do too much. And then a lovely little kind of flick from Osimhen volleys it into the back of the net. Dean Henderson, I think, should have done better there because the ball wasn't moving at a tremendous speed. So maybe he could have got a hand on it, but you know, that's goalkeepers in this game. They're a bit weak. They are a bit weak. But he's got two. Almost a third for West Ham there. I think it's through Maxwell Cornet. Thankfully, he is denied. And there's a chance maybe to get back into it here as Martial knocks it through to Eze. Tried to dink it into the middle. Didn't quite work out. But Loftus-Cheek keeps hold of possession. Falls to him. Turns his man really nicely. And Eze slots it past Areola. So it's 2-1. It's very similar to the... Who was it we played in the previous episode? The Spurs game. That was 3-0. We got it to 3-2. We've switched to the 4-4-2 like we did in that game. Richards dives up and he doesn't kind of communicate with the back line. Osimhen plays onside. And yeah, basically 3-1 is going to be the score. A hat-trick for him. It's not what you want, but that's football. As he does go and get the match ball. Unfortunately for us, I think that's the first hat-trick we've conceded in this one. I think we kept Haaland to just 2. I can't quite remember. But the final game of today's episode is going to be against Chelsea at Selhurst Park. Now, the last time we played Chelsea, we beat them. I think we beat them at the Bridge and they beat us at Selhurst Park. So if we can try and get a victory here, we know we can beat them. They have got, as you can see there, number 23 now. Romelu Lukaku is back from his loan at Inter. And, you know, the big man is going to cause a lot of problems for Guehi and for, I think, Connor Cody's playing in this one. So his pace, his strength is similar to Osimhen in that factor. And we just struggled against him. So this is not going to be fun for the back line. I'll tell them that. Mitchell just misses out on the ball there. Reece James charging down the right-hand side. Keeping the possession for them. Kai Havertz, similar, just running down the wing. Mace eventually finds him. And he finds the back of the net. Romelu Lukaku on his return to England from his loan spell in Inter goes and gets his goal. And yeah, it's a difficult one. It is a difficult one, especially against these big strikers. Harry Kane, Osimhen, and now, or even Tammy. Tammy scored against us as well. And now Romelu Lukaku. They seem to be the way to go this year on FIFA. And we went with Martial. Maybe. Well, I mean, I know he scored here, but maybe next season we try and go for a big striker. I can't really think of any that we can get that wouldn't break the bank completely. And maybe most of the good ones, like Tammy, would have been a good one for us to sign, but he's already gone to Leicester now, so. Maybe if they get relegated, I guess we could maybe sign him. Maybe Mitrovic. But, yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one. But, you know, we've got Tony Martial. He's fine for right now. And we just got to stick with him. We've got to stick with him. We're 1-1 right now against Chelsea, a team who we've been performing against. And I stupidly rush out Dean Henderson, square ball to Kai Havertz, gets his first goal of the season. We seem to be the team you want to play if you want to score your first goal of the season, because Kai's just done it. Kane did it in the last episode. Osimhen probably scored his first goal of the season against us, and it turned out to be a hat-trick. So, yeah, defensively, we've still not kept a clean sheet. Maybe I should have invested more money into the defence, but you think an 83 rated centre-back and an 83 rated right-back and two almost 80 rated other defenders would be good enough. Maybe we switch to a 5 at the back, I'm not too sure. But unfortunately, this game ends in a loss. That's unfortunate. I think we deserved the point in this one. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.